5th June, World Environmental Day. 5th June 1972. First meeting was held in Stockholm, 5th June to 16th June. And there was a lot of environmental issues, problems we have discussed. And India is the first country after coming back to their respective country. Within the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, in the Parliament passed the bill and made the provision in the Constitution for environmental protection. Since that time, the Environmental Protection Act has come. Number of laws we have made, and India in the world is the first country who implemented environmental provisions. So that is really remarkable. Now this is a one technology I have developed as a I got a number of research students, about 32 research students, number of projects, 22 MP students, and a couple of work done by them or as a project part. When I was a professor dean director in Gujarat, so that time we then CF Chief Minister Anandi Bainji and Secretary had sanctioned the project to develop Kakanu Tarapur as a model village. And Government of India, Minister of Education funded, the Central University Gujarat has funded, and few techniques we have developed in the research laboratories have been transferred to the village. Now, why I am delivering this talk? The main focus I will give that one. In India, we have the 141.6 million hectares land. 70% of the population stay in the rural, and rest 30% population in the urban. Whatever technology we develop, that technology first transferred or utilized by the urban than the rural. Similarly, when I started this program to develop a model village, the Minister of Education, Government of India started Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Now this Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is nearby Nagpur. Even the college, they can make the proposal and get the sanction. Each technique 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh can be granted as a first. You can also become a member. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan website. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. You can go to the website Ministry of Education, and our college society can also become a member. Okay. Now, in the village, what we need to use and adapt modern techniques, modern agriculture. Then plantation, which we do. Then there is proper use of chemical pesticide fertilizer. We have to understand what is chemical pesticide, what is fertilizer, what fertilizer we require, what pesticide we require, what type of plantation can we grow. Okay, for example, Satyanarayana Phulekar has a very good land near to the river shore, seashore, and that is very good fertile agricultural land. That agricultural land we can develop from fruits to the crop to all type of eatable material. So that is very good land. Then we have to use, second is the use the not this electricity developed by the coal power station, but we use the renewable source of energy. So first is the renewable, whatever the biomass available, clean energy, solar energy, that can be used as a source of energy. Now in the village development, where possible, biomass is a technical. So simply, when I was in Gandhinagar, we have collected lot of leaves which were fallen. Gandhinagar is a green city. The leaves which were fallen, that were collected as a biomass, made a crushed in a grinder, and a small reactor here, which is called anaerobic, that will give the gas carbon dioxide and methane. Carbon dioxide was trapped in alkaline media, and the methane, which is a biogas, which was developed and generated. Similarly, from any biomass, you can develop that. Similarly, in the villages, you can use the solar energy, biomass energy. So such type of energy can be used instead of this regular energy. Okay, so that is one technique. Another is the which my PhD students have done that one. The algae, you see the pond where there is a greenery, algae is there. That algae is also not a waste. That algae can also be cultivated and we can develop a biodiesel. Okay, one technique. Cultivation of microalgae. Hmm? Cultivation of microalgae, harvest means propagating, extracting of liquid, transmission, production. But what I'm trying to say is from the pond or pond near to village, which we want to develop. So they are the suppose the stagnant water is there, that water algae is developing. That algae can be collected and biodiesel can be made out of that. So which we have done. Similarly, this is the solar power. Now, uh, any village, I'm not particularly naming the village because I want to make this as a general talk, let the people refer in the YouTube. So, such solar panel can be installed. There are people who can supply this solar panel and you can trap up the energy. This energy can be used in agriculture operating farm to supply the water, to provide the electricity in nearby houses. So the solar panel can be tapped. So it can be a new village, a new something the people will come and see your village. Then there is a see in which city you will find whatever the kuda kachra, what is that one? Paper, carbide, vegetable waste, uh, residual food that become a waste. So every house generate the waste and that has become that is collected and thrown in that way. So what we can do is you can develop a compost. How to develop a compost? In Bhandara district, building was a main thing. So there, whatever the leaf cut that we are kept in a one deep area, that is after a couple of months microreaction that was developed as a compost. This is called a biofertilizer. Similarly, can this all waste can be collected and that waste can be developed in a compost, in a vessel as a compost. This is a scientific technique. Now suppose who you want to develop and you said, no, I'm not a scientific person. So you can hire, you can pay them the, how to develop a compost, a cow dung, soil, vegetable waste. Then there is a such type of layer to be developed and a systematically compost will be developed. So there will be a temperature 40 degree, when it goes to the 50 degree, then I have seen the 60-degree temperature by which the contaminant will be remediated, good compost will be developed. After the compost, you can develop the vermicompost, and village they develop compost, and uh, vermicompost are being developed, and that can be used as a fertilizer in the agricultural land. So, and whatever the contaminants are there, some toxics that can also be remediated simultaneously. In village, we have developed the compost from laboratory to field place. Then pesticide we are using, lot of pesticide and chemical pesticide using. So pesticide what it put is a red color. It is taken by suction and absorption by the soil. Soil, particle, microorganism, they suck. Leaching taking place when the soluble material which goes to the groundwater. Microorganisms present in the soil that degrade the compound. Then by light from the sunlight it goes to photo. Some pesticide become vaporized, vapor volatilization. So that become a toxic to water, water in groundwater, surface water, soil, and the air. See village how people have to. He is supposed to use the protective equipment, mask, and no pesticide will come. Suppose the wind comes from this side, or there is a rain. So he is totally exposed to toxic pesticide. In, when I was presented in ILO, Bangkok, Australia, I said there is no food available or crop in the country which is not having the residual pesticide. So such type of pesticide can be avoided. See, pesticide is such a toxic which affects to the all organs, all system of the body depend upon the which type of pesticide are being. So the agricultural people, they are very not knowledgeable. They will not understand what is the toxic. Even the that pesticide container they will use for keeping the storage of the water. So such type of education is very much required. I have developed some technique by which which are the this slide will be available on the YouTube, and whatever the technique we have developed. Now everybody cannot develop the technique, but there are people who can be hired. Their services can be hired who can develop a technique. Whatever pesticide remain in the soil and that become a toxic to the our fruits or crop, that can be remediated and good quality of fruits and crop can be grown. Okay. This experiment is shown. See, there is also a grasses with fibrous root. Some contaminant soil is there. There we can grow. जसं ग्रास आहे त्याला पण हे रायझोस्फिअर म्हणतात त्याला. तर याच्यामध्ये बॅक्टेरिया, फंगा, ऍक्टिनोमायसिस are available. That contaminant in the root zone, in the bacteria, fungi, actinomyces, that degrade the contaminant and develop the fertile soil, increase the crop yield. So that is the property which see in the laboratory we have done this one. In the field, in Gujarat, what we have done, how to develop a pot. So what we have done, I told my student, dig up this one, on this boundary, you can supply the water and you them. Here the grasses with fibrous roots, different type of grasses are there, which can be grown and that will clean the soil, remediate the contaminant, increase the fertility of the soil, and develop the good quality of crop. These are the techniques. These are the things. You see the a complete one Kakana Parapur was given to us, and we have done it. So that thought we have developed this grasses, and from the side water was given so that it can grow. And development requires 15 days, 30, 45, 60 days. So within the 60 days, you will find this grasses decontaminate the soil, increase the fertility, increase the crop production. Okay. This contaminate water, suppose your water, ground water, or some river water, which is contaminated, you cannot drink it. What you can do, you collect it here, pass through the this pipe, and here the soil with the grasses with fibrous roots which are grown, and that will absorb this contaminant, and your contaminant will be remediated. Okay, it is not have to go anywhere, but soil will absorb, soil will absorb, plant will grow, the plant will decontaminate, the soil increase the fertility in the soil. This type of biofertilizer can be used. See, I have seen in the Belgaum, he was not, the one boy was not getting the employment. He had just developed the compost and only packing it in the 1 kg or 2 kg plastic bag, he became a lakshopati. So there are two good type of businesses also there. Now, there is a barren land means the land where no crop can be grown, no plantation can be done. But if you develop the grasses with fibrous root, which I have shown in the pot, such type of thing, up to the 30-day period, 25 days or 60 days, once it is fully grown, then we have to supply the water and the nutrient. So this barren land can be converted into fertile land, and it will give a good yield, good fertility of the soil, and crop can be grown. See this, done it. So that lab to land, which was done. Now, one green technology project. So green building means in the ground, like we are calling law calling Nagpur. So in the ground, you can develop some area where a good garden. That number one. Number two, you can develop medicinal plant, aloe vera, tulsi, etc. And another nearby area, you can develop a vegetable, another agriculture. So that village will become a self-sustained village, and even the lot of चिड़िया आएगी ये आएगी तो it will become this is called biodiversity. Okay, then there is always a problem of water. So water can be restored in the pond, lake, etc., and that can be used in when there is no rainy season. So we not feel the shortage of water. See, similarly, solar panel is used for the generating electricity, but at the same time, suppose the water is contaminated, so this water can be passed through this one, and it will get like a solar panel, say hot water developing, it will vaporize, condense, purify. This technique is also that can also be a very low cost technology. It will within a 5 to 10 lakh, all this technology will be developed in the village. So these are the parameters. What was earlier, what was after that. So water can be purified. Now then we can do the good plantation, which we are doing it, and such as the Puletari is doing, and developing